Okay guys, tonight's video notes is on square root word problems. And the one that we're going to work on together is number 9. So let's go ahead and read this together. It says the formula S equals the square root of the area over 4.828 can be used to approximate the side length S of a regular octagon with area A. So right off the bat, they tell us what the variables represent. It's very important when you read a word problem. S in the problem represents the side length. It would be good to highlight, underline, circle that. And then the area is going to be A. And we're talking about an octagon, an 8-sided polygon. A stop sign is shaped like a regular octagon. Remember, regular means all sides are equal, congruent, with a side length of 12.4 inches. To the nearest square inch, what is the area of the stop sign? So basically, we're just going to substitute in 12.4 into the formula for the side length. It says the side length of 12.4. So substituting in 12.4 in for side length. Here is our equation that we need to solve. So this equation is going to find the area of the stop sign, or in this case, this octagon. So remember, when solving for a variable, we undo GEMDAS. So we're going to start all the way down here with undoing, adding, and subtracting. So there's no adding and subtracting here. There's no multiplying and dividing. This division inside is inside the grouping symbol, so we do that last. Okay, so now we found something to do. We're going to undo the exponent. So remember that the square root is the same thing as the 1/2 power. So to undo the square root, we're going to square both sides. And so let me grab a calculator quick here. All right, 12.4 squared. Okay, so we get 153.76 equals, the square cancels the square root, area over 4.828. Okay, continuing on. So the last thing is the grouping symbol. In this case, the grouping symbol was the radical. So now we're inside the radical. So we're undoing what's inside the radical. So starting off with adding and subtracting, none. Multiplying and dividing. So we have division, so we're going to multiply to undo division. And what you do to one side, we do to the other side, the golden rule of algebra. So it looks like we're going to have an area. Let's plug this into our calculators. And yes, you will be allowed to use your calculator on this worksheet. So we have an area of 742. It says to the nearest square inch. Well, let me write out the decimals, and then we will determine what that is. So to the nearest square inch, that's going to be right here. So the 3 does not round this up, so we're going to go with 742. And what is our units? Inches. And because we're dealing with area, it's going to be square inches. That's going to be the area of our stop sign. So that gives you an idea how to solve these problems. There's going to be some twists. in some of the problems where you're going to have to do a little bit of thinking, but in general, you're going to be manipulating a formula and solving. Okay, hope you're having a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.